What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Unmasked podcast. What do you recommend them do or not do as far as like coming out of high school and pursuing a career someday? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Unmasked podcast. This is an episode that I've been wanting to make for a while, but my homie here hadn't followed me in forever. Man, it's all good. I get it. You know, you're a busy man. You're a man of many talents, and it's all good.
Thank you, brother.
Welcome. Please introduce yourself to the people.
Thank you, brother. My name is Josue Ramos. That's my government name.
Damn.
People know me by Josh Ramos. Married with a beautiful wife and 7 kids, man. Blessed. Definitely blessed. 7 kids.
How do you do it, bro?
I don't know. I have no idea how, but we do it, man.
Hell yeah.
But it's awesome.
So a little funny backstory. We're kind of chopping up a little bit.
Yeah.
I've known you for a long time. Obviously, we haven't kept in touch much, but that's life. You took my money when I was a kid, bro. And I'm not going to get it back today. I will get it back in one day. But that's kind of how we kind of got in contact because of Joel. Shout out Joe Black. And he's a main catalyst as to how we got in contact. So thanks, I guess.
Yeah, right. So mind you, I don't remember that moment at all.
They never
I do remember the fight, but I don't remember making that bet. And I remember you texting me like, hey, you stole my money. And I said something like, I didn't steal it. Basically, I punked you for it or something like that.
Facts.
Whatever it was. I took advantage of you were being young. But it was something that was pretty funny.
It's just I go against I love underdog stories. So anytime I could bet against Mayweather, I'm always
Mayweather and who?
I don't know, man.
Was it?
It was
Oscar?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
It was after, I know it was after the whole, was it Cotto?
I don't remember, bro.
I know it was at Joel's house, but I don't remember who the other fighter was. See, that's how you know I'm stupid.
No, I just don't. I don't remember. So when you hit me up, I thought it was pretty funny, though. It was cool. And Isa, it's funny how people call him Joe Black, but we all know him as Isa.
I've heard that once.
That's his middle name. So my uncle's name is Joel.
Okay.
And obviously his son, Joel, they call him Joel. So we've never called him that. So we've always called him Isa. Has always been his name. And so when people say Joe Black, I know who they're talking about, but we don't ever call him that. So it's funny how
that's crazy how everybody has their own little nicknames for one another. And even though like I've known him since I moved here, he was one of my closest friends when I moved here in the 5th grade. So
where'd you move from?
Santa Maria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I came from Santa Maria.
I have some friends there from Santa Maria. It's expensive to live there.
Very, bro.
Yeah, very. We were over there for a football game. I think
Pioneer.
last year.
I think it was Pioneer, right?
Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice area, man.
Pretty, but
it's
very
expensive.
And ghetto.
Is it?
Yeah, real talk. So when my parents were trying to move because I grew up in a one bedroom trailer in Santa Maria.
Nice.
Right off
weather.
Yeah, beautiful weather.
Yeah.
Right off of Broadway. And so my parents were trying to move. They were trying to move to Napomo. Was one. The other one, I want to say it was closer to Pismo. I don't know exactly what area. But then obviously I had uncles that lived here in Bakersfield. And then I had an uncle my dad grew up in Orosi. When he moved over here from Mexico, he was working out there. Yeah. So then they found Arvin, and I was like, well, Arvin's where they took me.
It seems like everybody found Arvin, bro. I have a lot of family from Guanajuato.
Okay.
So a lot of people from Guanajuato moved to Arvin. It's kind of like families just settled there and stuff like that. Arvin, Lamont. It's crazy, bro.
Did you go to Arvin High and everything too?
So I didn't go to Arvin High in high school. Well, technically I did. So I went to Ridgeview. Graduated from Ridgeview.
Oh, wow, okay.
Wolfpack, yeah, so I graduated, 2001, so I'm old, bro. But I went to school, so it was after my junior year. So before my senior year, I had to go to summer school. I had failed like a couple classes my sophomore year, and they told my parents, like, hey, there's no room here at Ridgeview. You're going to have to find another school. So luckily, my grandparents, I have a lot of family in Arvin. So my grandparents were living there, and I moved in with them during the summer, and I had my cousin also, Josh Martinez. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
We know him as Che, or Chachitos. So I went to school at Arvin for the summer, and luckily I was actually working even at the convalescent home, or not the convalescent, is it? Like the retirement home right there it's by the city hall across the street.
Yeah.
So I worked there. So it was pretty cool, man. I enjoyed it. I tried actually to stay at Arvin only because I wanted to play football with my cousin. So I was really excited. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go play football with my cousin.
You graduated in 01?
I graduated 2001.
Okay.
Yeah. And he graduated 2002.
Okay.
So football was big in Arvin at that time.
Yeah.
And so I was wanting to get get on, go play with him. Just the experience, you know what I mean? Memories that we were trying to build. And unfortunately, my parents said no. They even said no to, there was a coach at BHS that was kind of recruiting me. And back in the day, recruiting was a no-no, like for sure. We played basketball together, and the guy was like, hey, you play sports? I was like, yeah, play soccer most of the time, but I also played football and basketball. So he tried getting me to go to BHS, told my parents about that. They said no also. So nowadays, bro, parents are like taking kids left and right to all kinds of schools, man. Like they transfer them like nothing.
Yeah, my nephew just moved over to Frontier. He was wrestling for Ridgeview.
Oh, nice.
So do you know Manny Boteo?
I do.
So his nephew his nephew, he just got moved over to so Manuel's my uncle through my wife.
Oh, okay.
That's my
that's
uncle right there.
Man.
It's funny. Very small world. So I just saw that you guys were following each other. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's super crazy. So little birdie told me that you used to dunk. And that if you didn't choose to work like while you were in high school, there was a high possibility, his words, not mine, that you would have been able to get like a D1, D2 scholarship.
Yes and no. So yes, I was able to dunk. It was actually my senior year in high school. I was 5'10", 5'11", and I was able to dunk. My kids probably won't. They don't really believe me that I'm even athletic.
But those are kids, you know. Yeah. They're your kids. They're not supposed to.
It's funny because my kids don't believe that I was athletic at all. There was one time I had to call Saul to confirm to my own son, like, "Hey, bro, like, I used to ball. Like, you don't know." Even though I would whoop him one-on-ones on a basketball court, you know, he's young. But I did used to play basketball. It was actually my first love as far as sports was basketball. I think I started playing like in 3rd grade. So I had game, man. Because I was always used to playing with older guys. I played at Patriots Park across the street from West High.
Yeah.
It was hood, bro. Like, we played every day, 6 o'clock. It was like religious type of basketball. And I was playing with dudes 6'5", 6'6", dunking on dudes, like just bashing on them. And I remember one time, this one dude, his name, I'm trying to remember if his name was Kaman. No, it wasn't Kaman. Anyways, he was 6'6", and he was I think he was playing for BC. And he used to play like D2, and he would go to the parks all the time. And I remember him going on a breakaway dunk because he stole it from one of my teammates, and he was about to do a windmill, and he didn't know I was behind him. So I remember just running and just swatting him. I think that was the highlight of my life, bro. I was like, I just swatted a 6'6" dude. But as far as basketball goes, man, I've always loved basketball. Grew up. I think if I would have had somebody to push me, like really push me, and that's one thing I preach to my kids, like, I want to be there to push you to be at your best, to work to be the best. I think if I would have had somebody to do that, I probably would have got something. You know what I mean? Like, even if it would have been a walk, I would have like tried it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, basketball was fun.
I wonder if that's where Joe Black got his or Issa got his love for basketball though.
Yeah.
Because I know
I would say yeah.
Yeah, because growing up, you knew Joel and you know all the guys that Joe hung out with for playing basketball at, you know, Haven Drive and Bear Mountain and a little bit of high school, but that's what everybody knew Joe from is basketball.
Yeah, no, he had. So we would play tournaments also, like if it was church, if it was just recreational. I even played in the adult league, like the NOR and stuff like that. We won championships, and I was playing against there was actually D2 people that I was playing against. Some of the times they could have been. I'm sorry. Oh no, you're good. Could have been D1. I just didn't know them that well, but for the most part, he was always around us, like especially Saul, his older brother. Yeah. And Saul was at that time he was a bigger kid, but he can pass, bro. Like he was always around. He always was just giving some dimes. So it was funny because he would like alley-oop it to me, whatever it was, and so he has really good handles. He has a good recognition for the game and where to be and stuff like that. Esau was basically the same thing, or Joe Black is basically same thing, man. He might not be the fastest, probably can't jump the highest, but he'll shoot and he can give some dimes, man. Like
he had a smooth left hand. I think he shoots lefty, right? Yeah, he had a smooth.
He's really aggressive too. He's like a Ron Artest, like
he's big, bro.
Yeah, he's strong.
Height.
Yeah, he's a strong kid.
Yeah, he was.
He's a smart player too. That's what he was.
So I kind of want to get into you as obviously this is your podcast, like I told you, right? But what I want to know, how do you do it, right? You do Sunrun still?
Yeah.
Okay, you do Sunrun. You're a barber. right? You, I know you used to work at the schools.
Yeah.
Like you're a man of many talents, bro. Like what makes you so diverse? You know, like that's what I'm interested in. And you have the golf thing.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Disasters
golf. Yeah. So like, talk about you. Like, what makes you be so diverse? Like, is it your drive, like your work ethic, like just your interests?
I think it's always been, to me, it's always been the fact that I couldn't afford things that if I can't afford it, like say for example, cutting hair, like I couldn't afford always getting a haircut. My mom actually used to cut my hair when I was younger. So she went to cosmetology school. So she was my barber technically. I do remember her, I hate to do this to my mom, but I do remember her not giving me a haircut in 8th grade graduation. And I was devastated, bro. Like, I remember there's a picture of me, and I still have it. It's me and my cousin, and it caught that moment where I'm kind of smiling, but inside I remember that moment, like not having a haircut. And I looked like a little gangster, bro. I had my hair slicked back, long from the sides. And I was like, man, I wish I had a haircut. I would have felt nicer, you know, like cleaner. Didn't have a haircut. So then fast forward a little bit to high school. I remember one of my buddies, his name's Ray. He came to school and he had a haircut. And I was like, hey, bro, who cut your hair? He's like, oh, I cut it myself. So I was like, this fool, if this fool can do it, like I'm going to do it. So I didn't want to pay for a lot of haircuts all the time because I wanted it pretty much every week or every other week. So I started doing it myself when I was like 14, 15 years old. So ever since then, man, 20-something years, I've been cutting hair. As far as everything else, man, I felt like if I can't afford it, I'm going to do it myself. So I learned whatever the trait was, even photography, man. Like there was a lot of people, I love photography.
Yes.
I had a big passion for it. So I remember having a camera and I took a picture of us. Like I was driving stick shift at that time and it had I forgot what button it was, like the focus type. And I took a picture of it. I took a picture just the steering or the little knob, and I loved the way it looked. So then I started taking pictures of like nature and stuff like that. And then after that, I took pictures of my family. Then from then on, I actually was taking pictures of families and maternity and all kinds of stuff. And then everything else is kind of the same, man. It's just if I knew I wanted to do it, or when I knew I wanted to do it, I didn't want to pay for it, not to be cheap. I just did it myself. Like I learned how to do it myself, and it was just practice, man. Just practice made, how they say, practice makes perfect. I believe that, man. It's more practice makes, there's another one, improvement or something like that.
Yeah. So kind of going back to the whole haircut thing, you bring back memories, and it's funny. That's why I like doing this shit.
Yeah.
So you bring back memories because I remember in 8th grade, it wasn't for graduation, but it was for we were going on our senior trip or 8th grade trip to Six Flags. What is what it was, I think, and we couldn't afford a haircut. Real talk. And so my dad was going through some issues back in the day, and the way I got a haircut, and this is no joke, the way I got a haircut was with the razor blade.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got a haircut. Literally, my dad would cut my hair with you know, and I felt that. I feel that emotion, that emotion that you're feeling. And then kind of fast forward a couple years later, the first time I ever got an edge up was for my 8th grade or my freshman orientation. I think it was my freshman orientation. And Saul was one of the ones that cut my hair, and that's when I first got introduced to Saul because he was working at the Chivas hair salon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So then
was that Lamont or
Arvin?
Arvin. Okay, yeah.
And so I remember this exact moment. He goes, "What do you want?" And I think I had asked for, and I'm sound stupid, but I had asked for a taper and a fade.
Yeah, taper fade. People say that a lot.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, but do you want like a taper or a fade? Exactly. So then from then on, that's like a memory that's always stuck with me.
Haircuts are big, man. Like it actually helps like a self-esteem. Women get, their facials or hair, nails, and stuff like that. Yeah. And it makes them feel better. Like for men, it's a haircut, bro. Like you feel clean, you feel fresh. Yeah. And so I always hold on to that. I even tell like my friends and stuff like that, whenever I'm cutting their kids' hairs and stuff like that, they don't like the haircuts, just like I don't like my son's haircuts at times. But it's them, it's their personality. You know what I mean? You can, I wouldn't say you can tell a lot, but you can tell somewhat of how people are based off a haircut. Yeah. And so to me, I try to like preach that to others, like, hey, if they want this, like let them try it. It's gonna grow back. You know what I mean? Let them at least try it.
I agree, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You got the
mullet, I guess. Yeah. It's coming, man.
Oh, absolutely, man. So I always say, like, at least let them try it. That way they can go ahead and feel comfortable in their own skin, and it's a big part of it, man.
It is. It's true. Even as adults, like you want to feel. And I'm not the one to get. I'm not even gonna get it twisted. Like I'm not a hypocrite, right? I don't get haircuts all the time. I really don't.
Yeah.
I like letting my hair grow out. It's just my kind of my personality. You know what I mean? But when I do get it, like I like getting those compliments. When my wife says, "Oh my God, you look so good."
Yeah.
Get it often. Like,
no,
I don't want to.
The same thing with my wife, man. She knows when I need a haircut, and there's times where I can't because I'm either busy or just like don't. I'm not gonna say I don't have time because everybody has time, but I don't make time for it. And she's like, "Babe, you need a haircut." Like, I know, I'll do it. I'll cut it. You know what I mean? So I cut my hair today. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I have to cut my hair. Make sure.
No, get out. The camera's got to,
Make sure I look clean, at least like I showered. So it makes it easier.
So, what were you, so after high school, everybody always has a plan. Like, what was your plan after high school? Like, what was your first couple steps after high school, kind of tying it back a little bit?
That's a good question, man. I just remember vividly, like, when I was 18 years old, I wanted to own a barbershop. So I'm actually still in the works to do that. I still want to do that. Still a dream of mine to own a barbershop. I know a lot of these, not a lot, but barbershops, come and go. They do good or they don't do good. But I would say when I was younger, when I was 18 at Ridgeview, I remember walking down I don't know if you've been to Ridgeview.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how they have the big old clock?
Yeah.
I was walking down the steps. There's a snack bar right there. And I remember actually thinking in my head, like, I want to own a barbershop. Like, that's what I'm going to do. And obviously, it hasn't happened because I'm this old now, but it's still a plan. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of my goals is to own that, just to be able to say, like, I did it. You know what I mean? So if I could say anything that I told myself as a kid, that was one of the things, man, that was my plan. Even though, there's different lanes that I took during the process, I'm still doing it. I still have a love for it. I still love cutting hair, man. It's just a passion of mine. But I would say that's one of the things that I told myself.
I feel like everybody goes through that time in their life where they want to own some sort of business. I feel like it's funny. I was just talking to my wife about it yesterday, and I'm kind of like in between, like I'm ready to take that step forward and, actually do it instead of just talking about it. That's me, because I've been talking about it for years too. Yeah. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's just life getting in the way, or it's not the right time. But the right time will. I don't think there'll ever be a right time, right? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I don't know what's that saying, like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Right. So age isn't a factor. I feel like we're in the same spectrum.
No,
in a sense,
I believe what you're saying 100%, man. But also, what I've noticed is that people do say that whenever the right time. But to me, I feel like the right time is when it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's exactly what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So whenever it is that you want to do, when it happens, that's going to be the right time. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, I think, live their lives and they're like, okay, I'm going to do it here. It's kind of like that jump rope. You try to jump in. It's like, nah, man, just do it. You know what I mean? Like that's one of the things that it's going to happen. Life happens. You know, there's going to be obstacles. It doesn't matter the age or when it happens, but when it happens, man, it's going to be a blessing.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Disastrous golf.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. That's an interesting story, man. So I have a big, I guess you could say a big group of guys that I play with. And we were at Buena Vista Golf Course. And I had put together, this was pre-COVID.
Okay.
So 2019. We had already kind of been playing here and there, little competitions. Have you played golf before?
I've attempted.
Okay, so you know what a scramble is?
No.
Okay, so a scramble is basically like teams. So it could be a 2-man scramble, 3-man scramble, 4. So basically what that means is that you play, let's say we play 2-man scramble, you, me versus Isa and Saul.
Okay.
So we'll both hit our shots, and then the best ball will go to that shot. So I'll pick up the worst ball, and then we'll go to that shot. Then we'll hit the next one until we make it in. So that's basically a scramble. It's just a team thing.
Okay.
So I had originally made a tee times for 2 teams, and it was going to be 4 of us or 8 of us, 4 on 4. But then another buddy was like, "Hey, I want to get in it too." So I was like, "All right, get your team." So now there was 12 of us. So we ended up playing, and at that time I was like, "You know what? Let me go get a trophy just to make it fun." And I bought a trophy. It was a pretty good sized trophy. I think it was probably like $100. Got a trophy, and at that time it said I wanted to do it during Thanksgiving.
Okay.
But it had rained that Thanksgiving in 2000, I think 19. So I pushed it back a couple months, and then we finally got to play it. And it said turkey scramble or something, but I covered it and I put like COVID-19 tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny back then, but we didn't know how bad COVID was going to be.
Right.
But so we ended up playing that. After we played, we had a great time, man. We were all talking. We were having good conversations. We're like, hey, man, we should do this again. So a buddy of mine, his name's Jaime Garcia, old school cat. I want to say he's probably like in his 60s or something like that. Okay. Real cool dude. He's a fisherman, golfer, and loves his grandkids type of guy. And he's like, hey, man, he's like, you should do this again. And he's like, you should do like hats and get some custom stuff and all this stuff. And, yeah, and I'll be your assistant or whatever. I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. So I was driving home, and when something's in my head, bro, like it's really in my head and I got to do it. So I got home, and as I was going home, I remember thinking of like, okay, what should we name the tournament? Like if we do this again, what should we name it? And so I was thinking of all kinds of things, and I wanted something to really stick out. So I'm a big fan of golf, and I thought, what can be really what can it be like something that's really popular that would stand out? And the one thing I thought of was, the Masters tournament, which is like the Super Bowl of golf type of thing. And so I was like, what can I do to kind of make it our own? So I thought, for whatever reason, I was dissing it, right? I'm dissing the logo. So I took out the M and I put DIS as in disasters. So which is like a bunch of disastrous dudes playing golf.
Playing golf, yeah.
And the flag, I don't know if you ever seen the Masters logo. They have a flag on it.
Yeah.
Well, I put it on the California side. So that's what I did. So I put it on California side, took off the M and put disasters. And so then I started printing out. And at that time I was like super into like making stuff, like printing out things. And I made golf balls. I made hats. I made shirts, but for myself.
Right.
And then I started sending them to all the guys. And so then it was hitting. So the next tournament I called a bunch of buddies, called more buddies, Arvin guys, like Jay Nunez, a bunch of the guys from Arvin, Lamont. I don't know Frankie. I don't know if you know Frankie. He lives right across Garcia.
Does he drive a truck?
So his dad was I want to say he was like one of the maintenance guys at the high school. Why'd I forget his name? He lives right across the street from the church that we went to. I think Mark Street.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay.
So I got a bunch of dudes, a bunch of friends that I knew, and the next tournament. So it went from 12 guys, and the next tournament was about 24 of us. So kind of doubled it up. But the third tournament, I think by that time I ended up getting about 40. The next tournament I got probably about 100. So now I have consistently, I would say at that time, I was consistently getting between 80 and 100 guys every time. And after the first couple of them, I wanted to do it for a reason, like not just get together. So, mind you, let me go back. So the main reason I was doing it was Thanksgiving. I wanted to, instead of playing football, because I got tired of getting hurt, I wanted to do a turkey scramble, right? So I wanted, brothers, cousins, friends to get together, play golf, have a good time, spend time as a family, and you know what I mean? Just ball out, whatever, just have fun.
Yeah.
So that was the main reason why I started it, was to get all my friends and family together during, a time of Thanksgiving, obviously. But I ended up, God just put it in me that I had to do something with it. So I actually making it a nonprofit organization to help underprivileged youth, special needs kids, high schools, things like that. So this last tournament we had was for my daughters. They do cheer. So we did it for Stockdale High School.
Okay, I saw that, yeah.
We helped them raise money. But that was the main focus, man, was to do tournaments to raise money for them.
That's super dope, bro.
So that was pretty cool then. And I felt like there was a cause for it. You know what I mean? There's a reason. So whenever we had it, I always loved, doing the announcements like, hey, thank you guys for coming. Just to let you guys know, this is for a great cause. We didn't make money. To be honest with you, we made almost really nothing. There was a tournament I had at Seven Oaks. I was negative. Like, we didn't make no money. And it was just like, man, it was a lesson learned. But at that tournament in particular, it was more so for fun. It wasn't for anybody, like as far as any organization or anything. So thank God, because I think I was negative like $2,500 because I didn't know having a tournament there. This is what sucked, bro. We had a tournament at Seven Oaks, and people don't know this. They think I probably made money. We had to pay to eat there because we had to pay for the area. That day was probably the coldest it was all year, and it kind of rained a little bit, I guess, in the morning. So I didn't have access to the indoor area, like the banquet or the hall, whatever.
Yeah.
We were gonna eat outside. So everybody was eating outside. So I paid $2,500 for us to eat outside, bro. It was like devastating. I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like we couldn't even eat inside." And it came with, I think they had like all you can, like alcohol, like you could drink all that stuff, which I didn't drink or anything, but
that's where they tax you too.
Yeah, that's where they got us, bro. And nobody really drank. Like a lot of my friends and stuff, they didn't really drink, but they had open bars. What it was, that's what it was. So it was a lesson learned, but for the most part, man, it was just the cause that I'm really prideful in that. So once I made it a nonprofit and I posted it, I was thankful, man. It was pretty awesome because I could use my platform to help other people, raise money, things like that.
That's super dope. Yeah. Do you get together with other organizations in town and whatnot?
Yeah, man. So that's a cool thing about it, man, is like shout out to a good friend of mine. His name's Jimmy Cisneros. He's the general manager at like a GMC at Motor City. He's helped a lot. Nissan has helped. So because they're also good friends of mine, like the managers from Nissan, like GSMs, managers at BMW, La Fonda, you know what I mean? What is it? Also, what is it? Right across the street from Nissan, there's a restaurant, SoCal Tamal, like La Mina and stuff like that. So they're good friends of mine. So they always help with sponsoring MTZ Construction, which is my cousin. He helps a lot, man. He's really behind closed doors, but the dude helps everybody. Like he's like my brother. He's like my mentor, my big brother. But he helps everybody, and he never wants anybody to know that it was him helping. So he's helped a lot and stuff like that, man. So shout out to them.
Do you feel like the nonprofit you have created, has been, from what you've done since you were younger to now, like one of your most successful stories?
Yeah, I would say yes. Because back then, I always thought like, why do I do this? Like, what drive did I have? Back then, when we were in high school, bro, we're throwing parties. So I remember being basically like the dude in charge of everything, like putting the parties
together. The collector, bro.
Yeah, like it was just crazy. Like me and my best friend, which is like, he's my brother, Jerry, we would always have parties and we'd invite people from Arvin. I remember one time, bro, it was funny. We did these flyers for a party. It was kickbacks. And it was called like Party in the Hills. And we were going to have it at my cousin's house, which is over there in Rio Bravo. Mm-hmm. And me and my cousin Alex made flyers like crazy. And then what we did was we went to Kinko's and printed them. But
Kinko's, oh my God.
Yeah, so what we did was we highlighted a certain spot, like a certain parts of the flyer, like, get $5, get in for free and whatever it was. And then, so we went out to schools. So I think we were seniors in high school. So what we did was we went to the high schools and we went to Ridgeview, South, West, like all these schools. Well, when we went back, we went to one of the schools. I can't remember which one it was, to go hand out the flyers. I kid you not, bro. We go and I give it to this one chick, and she's like, I already have one. And I was like, we never even came to the school. And she, back in the day, in your binders, you put the papers and stuff like that. She's like, I got it right here. I looked at it, and it was a printed one of ours because it wasn't highlighted. So the original ones had highlighted, and this was a printout of ours. So people were printing out our flyers. So I was like, dude, it's going to be crazy. So fast forward to the day it was going to happen. We had, mind you, back in the day, breakdancing was in, so we had trophies and stuff. I don't know what it is about trophies that I like giving those out or what, but we had trophies, and I had them customize it to like a breakdance or whatever. So we had that, and then I had older cousins that had helped me out, my cousin Tony, and we call him Pelon. And so we were going to have it at my aunt's house. Well, my cousin Alex, knucklehead, he left the flyers in his car. Well, my aunt found it. She's a real religious person, man. I love my aunt to death. She found it. She's like, what is this? In Spanish, she's like, ¿qué es esto? And so he's like, it's nothing. She saw the address, which was her sister's house, my other aunt, who gave us permission to throw the party. And so she ended up calling her and telling her, if you let this party happen, I'm going to call the cops. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, dude, what happened? And he told me the whole story. So anyways, when you go to Rio Bravo, I don't know if you ever know, you go down the hill to like Kern Valley.
Yeah.
You can see her house like from above, from the very top of the mountain type as you're going down that hill. Well, there's a gate to go into her house because it's like almost like in between the orange trees and stuff like that, the orchards. There's an office right there. Well, dude, I remember showing up and there was cars lined up to go inside of there. So I had to play it cool. So what I did was I had to put a sign, party's canceled. And then I drove off. I just left. But bro, and that was, I can't remember what time the party was going to start. But I do remember it was before the sun was really going down. I want to say maybe like 8 or something like that. And there was cars like crazy. And then I started getting phone calls like crazy. So we had to cancel the party. So I think that was one of the first moments where I was just like, I'm an organizer type of thing. Like I'm a promoter type of thing. But yeah, that was one of the instances where I kind of realized like, man, I could do this. I could put stuff together. It's a lot of work though, man.
Oh yeah.
I really don't recommend it, to be honest
No,
with you.
see, I managed a fantasy football league this year, or for the second time, and I hate it.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate it. I hate it because I got guys, and Joel's in it, and I got guys left. I feel like Joel's the biggest support helper in that one, though, for sure. Because he's done it plenty of times. 12.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I got an F. If you really want to know, yeah. I drafted Tyreek Hill first.
Oh,
yeah, bro.
What pick were you?
12th.
You were the 12th pick, and you got Tyreek?
Don't judge me, bro. It's not bad, but it's not good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It was either that or Puka. But look, Puka failed me last year.
Oh, okay.
And you know what I mean? So I was like, I can't do Puka.
And he has Devontae Adams, so it's not the same.
The GOAT.
Devontae is the GOAT?
Yeah, just to make you mad. Just like LeBron.
You definitely talked to them.
Oh, I did.
You did.
I did. I did my homework. Oh yeah, let's get into that a little bit. Let's argue a little bit. Okay, debate.
All right.
What makes you think that LeBron is not the GOAT?
I don't believe he's the GOAT. I believe he's one of the GOATs. I've had arguments like this before.
You can't have multiple GOATs.
You can.
I don't think so.
I mean, what says you can't? The abbreviations are GOAT. Right?
Greatest of all time.
Greatest. Greatest can still be considered a team. The greatest team that you've ever met.
No, see, but now you're getting really particular with it.
Well, yeah, no. And that's what I mean. That's why I say he's one of the greatest.
Okay.
I never say he's the greatest. To me, in my opinion, Jordan is the greatest.
Is it because it's your era?
It's not so much in my era, but it's because I witnessed it. You know what I mean? Like, I witnessed every championship. I watched the Bulls. I've been watching the Bulls since the 80s. So there was this cartoon. It was called Pro Stars. This was I think it was you won't know nothing about it. Mm-hmm. So it had Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, and Bo Jackson. And then, I don't know if you remember this cartoon name.
There was multiple commercials for it though, right?
I don't remember.
I want to say I did. I watched something that had all three of those in it.
So that was a cartoon, and they were like, remember Captain Planet?
I did.
It was kind of like that.
I do.
They were like the superheroes, and they helped kids and stuff like that. So I got really into that. But what got me into like watching Jordan was the dunk competition back in the 80s. Okay. And I didn't know a whole lot. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, I was 100% fan of basketball or Jordan. But I saw that, and it got my attention. I was like, man, I'm going to follow this. Luckily for us here in Bakersfield, I think it was WGN, which was a Chicago-based TV show. Like that was their home shows. Like what is it? Here we have KCAL or whatever. I don't know. KCAL's like LA.
KTLA was
the home team. So that
Kiro. It was Kiro 2 and 3.
Yeah, KERO. There you go.
Yeah.
So back then, that was our station that we can get for free. Like the knobs, the little TV.
I don't remember that.
That was like a station that you can watch for free. Oh, wow. So I was able to watch every season of the Chicago Bulls. So I watched every championship from 1991 to 96 or 99 because he stopped. But I think it was more so is because I witnessed him, like, bro, like, he was just a dog. Like, you knew that it was like Tiger Woods, bro. Like, he could be behind, but there's there's more of a chance of him coming back to winning than there is of him losing. I watch LeBron. As much as I love LeBron, like, dude, the dude can be by far the greatest player of all time. He's a crybaby, bro. He complains for everything.
Isn't that this generation, though?
Yes. That's the problem. So that's, I think, what prevents him from I mean, it's easy. It's easier for us to say this because we're not on the court.
Right. But you can argue that LeBron James has been one of, if not the only player to really live up to his expectations from when the expectations were set.
I hope so, because he's 6'8", 200 and something.
Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Okay. So
doesn't mean anything.
So you're telling?
No, I'm just saying it doesn't mean it does. It's not. But it's not the entirety of the. Right.
But yes, he could have. I think
could have fell off a long time ago.
No, he could have. Like, I mean, injuries also. Look, Derrick Rose. He could have been a lot greater than what he was. You know what I mean? But because of injuries, you know what I mean, that prevented him.
Right.
Same thing with Anthony Hardaway. Like, he got hurt. Like, Grant Hill got hurt. You know what I mean? So he stayed healthy. And don't get me wrong, kudos to him because he plays it smart. It's kind of like Derek Carr. I love Derek Carr. But after the injury, I think he played football more because he wanted to make sure that he was still able to do it without doing nothing crazy, without throwing interceptions. What I'm saying, like, stats wise,
safe.
Yeah, exactly. Playing it safe. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he had more dog in him, but he was, after the injury, it was kind of like it wasn't the same. He wasn't the same, and he wanted to protect his his future and legacy, and really his paycheck. Because think about it, if he were to throw more interceptions than he did, they're getting rid of him in a heartbeat, and then he's irrelevant now. Now he's coming off the bench if he's lucky. You know what I mean? But what LeBron James does is that he takes care of his body.
He does.
You know what I mean? He takes the time off, and he doesn't care what anybody else says.
And then I will give it to especially the players of the early 90s, 80s, 70s. They didn't have that.
No,
they didn't have the
they
science.
Just beat each other up. Like,
it
was dog fights.
No one had $1 million to give up for their body, realistically speaking.
Oh, absolutely.
Kind of talking about Derek Carr, though, I feel like if the Raiders wouldn't have tossed him away after his injury, I feel like he would have had a little bit more of a confidence boost if he wouldn't have left Las Vegas. If he would have left to the Saints, I feel like he would have had more of a confidence boost.
I think so, but the problem was, man, is that he just didn't have. We didn't have a good. Oh no, we did have a good O-line for the most part, but we didn't have a good defense.
Even to this day, I feel like you guys, even now,
we have a better defense now than when he was there.
Yeah, but like what I've always told Joe, the Raiders have always struggled with the secondary. Not even their line; it's their secondary.
Yeah, our front seven is good. It's our second. Our secondary right now is okay. It's kind of hard to say that right now because it's so literally just week one.
Yeah,
but
you could tell a lot by your team, though. I mean, you guys beat
the Pats. They're actually, so people are like, it's just the Pats, bro. We haven't beat the Pats. I just found this out yesterday. I think it was. We haven't beat the Pats since like 1994 in Foxborough.
Jeez,
that's a long time, bro. So we finally beat them, and I think the defense did really good. And here's another thing, bro, is coaches. Derek Carr went through a lot of coaches. So it sucks going through that. I think if he would have had Pete Carroll, and mind you, going back to
I love Pete Carroll.
Going back to Derek Carr as far as the coaches, he did have Gruden, but look what they did.
Yeah, they scapegoated him.
Yeah, bro, and he won. So that goes to show that.
Even who was the guy before Gruden? He played at USC as well.
I have a horrible memory sometimes.
He was one of the first coaches that I think he was there while Derek Carr was a rookie, and it's at the tip of my tongue. But he was
Not
a good
Del Rio.
Del Rio. Yeah, Del Rio did really well with the Raiders too, bro.
They got rid of him because of Gruden. Gruden wanted to come in and kind of took the limelight, which kind of sucked because I felt like Del Rio did that.
He had a lot to give.
Yeah, he's the one who kind of put that team together. But Gruden came in and was doing good, and I think at that time we were like 3-0. It was early in the season too. I think we were like 3-0
before Derek Carr got hurt.
No. I'm talking about like when they got rid of Gruden. No, before Derek Carr got hurt, he ran. Bro, he was a dog. Like,
yeah.
I think we would have had a great team. We had a better chance. But he got hurt right before the playoffs.
Yeah.
I remember that moment. My wife, going back to that, my wife got me a jersey for Christmas, a Derek Carr. This was, I think, right before Christmas. And I was like, no. And she's like, what happened? Came in. I was like, Derek Carr got hurt. She's like, are you kidding me? And I'm thinking, I'm like, why are you tripping? Like, she likes the Raiders. And I was like, but I was thinking like, why are you tripping so much? So she didn't tell me. Then come Christmas, I had a Derek Carr jersey. And she's like, because I got you a Derek Carr jersey and now he's hurt. So I was like, oh, that's what it was. So that made perfect sense. She was more sad of the fact that he got hurt.
Yeah.
And she got me the jersey.
I'm going to trigger you a little bit right now. You know what was my favorite game? And you're probably going to bring up Thanksgiving, which is cool because I'm a Cowboy fan. But my favorite game against the Raiders was in Oakland.
When he dropped the ball?
No.
Or he fumbled it?
When they made the first down with the card. That was the best play ever.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And then you could tell homeboy was he wanted
smirking,
that.
Bro.
Oh, he wanted that limelight. He wanted that shine. God. He's like, goes up to it and he's like,
hey, you know what? Down. Yeah, you know what's funny? It was before the first down.
Bro.
That's where I was like, this is crazy.
The fact that
this is crazy.
You can see that there's a clear path of him like being able to put the paper through it, but it's folded and he touches the ball and I'm like, you got to be it's like that. So luckily now we have they have the what is it?
The laser, no?
Something like that.
Yeah, some kind of laser
or whatever it is.
Yeah, that was the funniest thing ever.
We lost. I think we lost the Cowboys also when Derek Carr fumbled in the end zone.
And that was the same game, I think.
Oh, was it?
I think it was the same game because he dove into the end zone.
Yeah,
and I think it was Orlando Scandrick or somebody hit him, yeah, and he fumbled it. Which I don't know. That was a crazy game.
But I did have a great Thanksgiving dinner when we beat you guys the last time. So
yeah, right
now we're up. So we'll see this year. I have a few Cowboy. I have a lot of Cowboy friends actually. I cut their hair and everything, so we have quite a few bets going on.
Oh yeah, season bets.
We have. So I have a season bets with like Niners fans.
Oh, I can't stand that. Eddie.
Oh yeah,
it's the worst one.
No, there's worse. Trust me. So I have a few with the Niners, but the Cowboys is not season. Oh, you know what? Yeah, one of them is season, but we have kind of two bets. So we kind of did a bit of more fair thing. So if anybody big like a quarterback gets hurt, then the bet's off. Just because I even brought it up. Like, dude, there's been times where that year that Derek Carr got hurt, I had a bunch of bets and I lost it. Like the following year, I lost all the bets because everybody got hurt. So I was like, and I'm not a big gambler, but when it comes to stuff like that, I will bet. So we have a bet going on as far as like, I think it's for the season and then also straight up, like when we play them. So that's going to be.
Oh, that's in Vegas.
That's in Vegas.
I want to go so bad.
Bro, it's expensive.
It is because it's the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And the Raiders. In Vegas.
No. It's the Cowboys.
Here's another thing I want to clear up. Clear up with a lot of these fans that talk about, oh, well, you guys don't pack out the house. Okay, for one, it's in Vegas, which is one of the destinations that everybody wants to go to from around the world.
Right.
That's the number one thing that you have to think about. Nobody wants to go to Oakland. Like, you mean like nobody wanted to go to Oakland? People can't say like, oh, yeah, we packed out. You know, Dallas fans never packed out.
I wanted to go to the black hole before when they had it. I wanted to.
People were scared.
And I never had a chance.
People were scared of that place. But, bro, like when you're there, it's a vibe. Like,
yeah, I bet.
I took my wife there like a few years before they closed down. And I think it was, maybe it was in 2020. Or 2018 or 2019. It was when Crabtree got in that fight.
I think it was like 2018.
I was like right there, right in front. I recorded everything,
yeah.
So I have video of it. But, bro, the DJ there, bro, it was a vibe. That's all it was just, it was dope. People were friendly. Tailgating, bro, they don't care. They might talk smack, but for the most part, bro, they'll give you the food from their hands. They're like, here, man, like, come on through, stuff like that. So it was real dope.
I feel like all the real fans are like that.
Yeah. No.
It's those ultras. Have you heard of that term, the ultras? Mm-hmm. So in soccer, it's like a team, like you got the ultras, the super fans, the fans that are like hardcore, like I'm gonna get down with you kind of thing if you're not part of the team. Like that's what makes the place kind of weird. I went to, I had the opportunity to take my daughter, mind you, she was 1, to the Cowboys-Chargers game.
Where?
In L.A. In L.A. And we had a chance to go, and it was the chillest environment. Yeah. Packed with Cowboy fans.
Yeah,
Cowboy fans over. Exactly.
And they're all a bunch of females. Like it's all mostly females. Like that one
like
female,
the colors,
like their number one fan that they have. Like
she was there. It was that day.
Bro.
That's the day she was discovered, bro.
That's annoying.
She was discovered that day, bro.
Oh my gosh, that's annoying. So yeah, going back to the whole Vegas thing. So mind you, man, you can make a whole trip out of it. So if it doesn't matter if you're a Panthers fan, you know what I mean? Like people will travel all the way to Vegas to basically the experience, man. Go to Vegas, have a great time, gamble, eat. You have top-notch restaurants, you have top-notch everything, fights, and then you have football. So why wouldn't you want to go to Vegas? So yes, of course you guys are going to, other fans are going to fill up the place because it's a destination, like the visitors. I think Mark Davis did that to protect himself as far as revenue. Bro, he wasn't going to make money in Oakland.
No, not anymore.
And as far as LA, he could have made money, but to share the stadium with the Rams, I think would have been another thing.
3 teams.
Oh, was it 3 teams?
Well, yeah, the Rams and the Chargers in the same stadium.
No, but I think it was
okay.
It was out of the Chargers and Raiders. So he decided to do that. It's like, dude, it's common sense, man. Like you're gonna make money off of that. So that's one of the real reasons I believe. I think
it's not a bad move. Obviously, for fans, I feel like if you're gonna travel, you're gonna travel.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. And you get a brand new stadium, probably the best stadium in the NFL right now. Yeah. To be honest, I haven't had a chance to go, but that's the game I want to go to.
Yeah,
because I can see my team. I'm not gonna go to Texas. Texas is even more expensive.
It's a dope stadium, and I've been to that stadium like 3 times. And speaking of traveling, bro, I went to an Iowa UNLV game. We happened to be in Vegas, and my wife, my compadres, we were there, and we're like, hey, let's go to a college game, and we were on the, I forgot what the little, not the bus, it's the little tour thing, whatever they have that goes to Caesars.
It's like a city tour or something like that.
It's not the tour, like the train, the tram or something like that. The tram, whatever it's called. We were on that, and we saw, dude, there were tons of Iowa fans. And this was coincidentally, I did not know till later on, Brock Purdy was quarterback. He went to Iowa. Yeah. So they were ranked at that time. Bro, they brought people, and the whole place was, I wouldn't say packed, but they were packed with Iowa fans, more Iowa fans than UNLV fans. So Brock Purdy torched UNLV. Yeah, UNLV was, I don't know how.
They're still not ranked, I don't think.
I don't think they are right now.
College games are a vibe.
No, yeah.
College games are a vibe.
So, yeah, man, people travel from all over to come to Vegas. So that's one of the number one things. But I think that they're probably going to end up doing something as far as, like, limiting certain, like, fans to where it's just, not all Cowboys, Niners, Chargers, whatever fans.
I had a chance to go to a Cowboy Niner game one time. It was years ago, and it was at the new Levi's Stadium. And it was all Cowboys, bro. Not even gonna lie to you. Yeah. It felt like it felt like it, but I don't know. It's obviously that's back then when the Niners were complete crap.
Oh yeah.
Compared to now, but
there's a lot of bandwagoners now.
Oh yeah.
I had a big old discussion with a friend of mine talking about like, man, where were all these people back in 2000? Was it 14, 15? I forgot the years, and I get it. You know what I mean? Now your team's hot. Now you want to watch them. But the ones that annoy me the most, I think, are Chiefs fans. Because, bro, there was never as much Chiefs fans that there is now. And I do get it because they're all younger. They jumped on because of Mahomes and this and that.
That's what I was going to say. I think it's more of a Mahomes thing.
It's all it is, bro.
I think it's more of a Mahomes thing, yeah.
Because there was never any Chiefs fans. I only know a handful, I would say maybe that I've known that are actual Chiefs fans. I have a buddy. His name's Sal. He's been a Chiefs fan since I think we were in high school or something like that. I think that's all. Maybe there's a couple more that I might be missing.
I know one. I know one. Yeah, only one. And he has a legit Jamal Charles jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Legit. And that's the only one I know.
Is it old school? Is it new?
Old school. Okay, old school Jamal Charles.
Jamal Charles
was a dog.
Bad, that dude was bad. He was like nasty. A little Tyreek Hill type, like shifty.
I feel like, could you imagine Jamal Charles on this Chiefs team, though? Or like Chiefs team with like 2021 when they
I would not like
first won their bowl.
I'd hate him more. Yeah, bro. I wouldn't like him at all. Yeah, I can't stand the Chiefs.
That's why. Look, especially after the whole Parsons commotion that happened, I ranted, bro. I've never ranted about football.
Yeah.
Never ranted about the Cowboys ever.
Yeah.
So when obviously I ranted on when it happened.
Were you sad?
I was hurt.
Okay, you were hurt.
I was hurt. I have a couple trading cards of Parsons I put up for sale because we have a little pop-up shop at the marketplace here. I Stockton High School.
Oh, yeah.
So we pop up there. We go there on Saturdays and we sell trading cards.
Yeah, I've been to that.
And I put them for sale.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It hurts me looking at it, bro.
Yeah.
Because he didn't deserve to get treated like that, bro. I get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Oh yeah.
I'm not delusional, you know, and I understand, but it still sucks because that dude put everything out there.
Jerry Jones is the Al Davis.
Yeah.
And everybody wants like something bad to happen to Jerry Jones.
I've been saying since 2009.
He just
we will not win a bowl until that boy croaks.
Yeah. It's like, dude, that was him. So yeah, I have, like I said, a few buddies of mine that are Cowboys fans, and it's funny because they were like, I think one of them, we had a discussion where it's like, compare Max Crosby and Parsons, and he was like, Parsons is like just ramping him up. Then when he got traded, all of a sudden, he wasn't doing that good. And this, I'm like, bro,
I hate people like that.
And I didn't tell him nothing at that time, but I was just like,
can't stand
I'm not even gonna bother because, bro, y'all did basically. This was actually, I would say, it's worse trade than when we did Mac, because with Mac, Khalil Mack, it was more the fact that Gruden came in, and it's not that he didn't want him there.
To clean house. So
he ended up doing, I can't remember exactly what it was, but we didn't trade him to division, or at least the same. We traded him to NFC, not the AFC. Y'all traded him to the team that's been beating y'all
for the last how many years?
So
how many playoff games?
Yeah, bro.
We're talking about Aaron Rodgers to Rodgers on sideline, bro.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Jesus.
Was it Rodgers to Rodgers?
Rodgers to Rodgers. Ran out to the left. Right? Yeah, ran out to the left, threw it opposite. Tippy toe. Fell to his knees, bro. Jesus. That's why. All right, bro. All right.
Okay,
let me push it a little bit.
I was reminiscing.
Push it. Say the kicker already.
I don't remember the kicker.
I do, but I think I do. Anyways, yeah. So we've been getting cooked since then. Yeah. And we're okay to give him. And we play in week 4.
And they're doing good, bro. They look dangerous.
And he got his sack.
They look dangerous. Yeah. So, yeah, that was a dumb move. And I don't even think you guys got what he's worth. Like, you guys should have got more. We at least got, I think we got like 2 first rounds or something like that.
We got 2 first rounders, but they're late.
First rounds.
And they're definitely going to be late.
But see, here's another thing. You guys, that's basically second round. Yeah. Because the Green Bay Packers are going to do good.
Yeah. And everybody's kind of making it like, oh, we're going to get Archie Manning and this and that. We're not getting Archie Manning, bro.
No.
We're not getting Archie. We're keeping Dak for 10 years because we're idiots.
You guys will still do good as far as record-wise. And you guys would have to – there's no point. There's no reason to give up Dak for Arch Manning.
Is there, though? We have Romo 2.0.
I like
Romo better.
See, I like Romo better. No. Yeah. I would say it's kind of
I like Dak better when he Dak's best year was by far his rookie year.
Was it?
Because it was simple. Simple. Under the center, give it to Zeke. Yeah. Under the center, play action. Yeah. Simple. Now they want to do all this check down bullshit.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, man. It's just he's trying too much.
Yeah.
He's just
they don't keep it simple. Look at Geno. Dude. Bro.
Geno's a dog.
After New York, everybody thought he was washed.
Yeah, no. Me, Joe, and Saul, we have a little text thread. We were just pumped, like, dude, he's gonna do something crazy. Like, he's gonna do damage. The way he picked apart the Pats, and
370 plus yards, bro.
They were missing Gonzalez because he's a big part of the defense. But I watched highlights on Geno, bro, and the way he threw it to Metcalf. I remember one of them was like a 40-yard on a rope to the end zone. I was like, and if you watch his highlights, like, he has different. He's unorthodox also. He can do what Mahomes has been doing. And this is another thing, bro. I can't stand whenever they say Mahomes this, Mahomes. Bro, the quarterback's been doing this forever.
Stafford's been doing it for Steve Young, yep.
Stafford, the no-look stuff. I'm just like, bro, get off of him already.
It's just that's the golden boy. Yeah. They got to promote it.
He was like Brady, how he was back in the day.
Yeah.
I used to hate Brady, but then come to find out, I didn't like the owner, if anything.
The Patriots owner?
Patriots owner.
What? Robert Kraft? Yeah. Why, bro?
Because I didn't like him, bro. Him and Belichick. So they always took all the fame or all the credit for what Brady did.
But who has a statue, though?
Who has a statue? Who? I don't know.
Brady.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm saying, like, as far as, like, overall, like, before he left, like, once he left, everybody thought, like, no, he's not going to win it. But he proved that he would win.
I see what you mean. I'm sorry. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so that was one thing. So going back to, like, Dak and Romo, I like Dak as a person, man. That dude is just
100%.
Like, I love that dude.
His story is amazing.
He reminds me of Derek Carr.
Yeah, his story is amazing.
He's a good dude. There's if you don't like him as a person, then something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
As a player, obviously you can hate on them because probably going against them, but I hope they lose. I do hope they continue losing. That's one thing.
How the
I'm just saying.
Well, okay,
Well, I got bets.
okay.
I got bets.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. But how are you gonna like
They're gonna lose.
uplift me right now? It's like, and then just drop a bomb and say, "I hope he loses."
Yeah, well, I mean,
that's fucked up.
That's just the truth.
I know, but that's a douchebag move though. I wouldn't expect less from a
would-
Raider.
no.
That's
Yeah.
why. That's why
No,
all
you
your
would expect that.
no.
from a Raider.
That's
You
why
would
all
expect
your
that.
that's why all your Raider homies. That's why all your Raider homies got mad that I dissed them on
Did
that they thought I dissed them on Sunday night.
What'd you say?
I posted. Everybody that's holding, because I got a lot of
Oh, I
text
did see
messages
that
out there.
post.
Yeah, everybody that's holding the L, welcome to the loser club, bums.
Yeah.
And then 6, and I'll show you after
Yeah.
this. 6 out of 6 were all Raider fans. We got the dub.
Yeah.
It's not us.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about? I'm like, bro, it's
Just
not
stay
you,
quiet.
sensitive. It was mainly the Dolphins fans.
Yeah.
It was mainly everybody else that was talking shit.
Yeah.
Not Raider fans. But if you guys want to be all sensitive about it,
Yeah,
go, hey,
yeah.
1-0, baby.
Yeah. One of the guys I can't stand listening to is that Romeo dude.
On Hot 94.1?
Yes, I can't stand it. Just listen to the things that he says, but he always goes back to like.
Because he's a Chiefs fan.
Oh, he's a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, you're right.
So he always goes back to like the stereotypes of going to jail and this and that. For one, here's another thing to clarify. I've never beat any of my wives, like my wife. I've never got. Oh shoot, I got detained. I did get arrested, but that was a whole other story.
Oh, here we go.
but
Now you're talking about stereotypes over here.
Credit type, all that stuff like bad. I don't care for all that. It's funny how they always say stuff like that, but it's just like you're gonna go back to that. That's your go-to.
That's a stigma.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me a Los Raiders. Give it to me. Come on.
No,
give it to me. Give it to me.
I even told my cousins no. I even
No,
told my
you
cousins,
have to. You
no,
have
no.
to.
One of the things, and I'm aboard with this. I'm not a big fan of the old Raider, like the whole chant. Just like I don't like. There's a BHS. They have the whole drillers thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand when they do the whole drillers chant. It's annoying. So the Raiders chant, I don't care for it, bro. I don't like it.
Don't give me a chant, but give me a Los Raiders.
Los Raiders. That's. I've never said that before. Like, I've watched like memes and videos and stuff like that.
Oh man,
And,
that's funny.
some of my buddies sent me that little fat kid who's got the
with the phone right here, Los
yeah,
Raiders,
Raiders,
fool.
yeah.
Fucking Raiders. Yeah.
He said that they sent me that when they won,
Yeah.
and they're Cowboys fans, so it was funny. I was like, so I just laughed at it.
Look, man, I can't be a hater when I just can't be. I have too many homies that are. I'm not a hater of teams. I'm really not.
Yeah,
I root for mine
it's
and,
the fans, bro.
it's So I can't be a hater of teams, but I will. Like I said, when people will start being sensitive
fan
is
base.
when I'm a wreck his shit.
Which fan base would you say is the worst?
The worst?
Yes,
I'm gonna be honest with you, Charger fans.
Chargers.
Yeah,
Chargers
in my
fan.
opinion, I have a lot of homies that are Chargers fans are delusional
Oh yeah,
and delusional.
I don't think they've ever won a championship.
No, and they always say Herbert the pervert's it, but he's not it.
Yeah, I think Herbert's good. I just don't think he's that dude, bro. I
don't think so either.
I think Jaden Daniels is that dude.
You know who else I think is that dude?
Who's that?
JJ McCarthy.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Man, I don't know.
Especially last night.
I watched him. I think he's really good. I just don't.
Bro.
I
He came off a torn ACL, brother.
But yeah, no, that's a good point. I guess I haven't watched him enough. I only watched a little bit of the game.
Yeah.
I haven't watched him enough, so I'm not gonna.
First half, it was ass.
Was
And
it?
I'm a huge Caleb Williams fan, so I was pulling for the Bears because of that. I love SC. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
okay.
go SC. But yeah, the way JJ McCarthy and the Vikings rallied, obviously, mind you, the Bears offense only scored once in the first half, like touchdown wise.
Oh, yeah.
And the rest were field goals, I believe, or
Yeah, I
some
think-
shit like that.
I
but
think the start of the game they were going crazy.
down
and then
down, yeah, it was 7-0 first drive, but after that they got stopped.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Chargers. What about you?
What's that?
You think most delusional fans
Most delusional fans?
or worst fan base?
I would say it's a toss-up, bro. And I would say it's Niners, Cowboys, and Raiders.
I can
throw
throw
our
the
team
Cowboys
in
in
there.
there for sure.
Because
Yeah,
there's some annoying Raiders fans, bro.
I agree.
100% agree with it. Like, there's annoying Raiders fans, and they're very delusional.
Yeah.
I'm a realist, man. So that's another thing about the stereotypes. Like, I'm a realist. I know ball. So
Yeah.
that's one of the things. Like, I don't think we're gonna win the Super Bowl. I think we're gonna do damage. Is what I believe. I believe if Geno plays the way he is, I believe the fact that we have Pete Carroll, which is a genius, and Chip Kelly came back. Mind you, didn't he take a team to the Super Bowl?
Chip Kelly, the Eagles.
The Eagles?
No, sorry, he busted with the Eagles. He took Notre Dame to the championship.
Who was it that went to the Eagles? I mean, who was it that took the Eagles to the championship? Oh, was it Andy Reid?
Andy Reid.
It was Andy Reid. Okay, but he did win a championship with Ohio State.
Chip Kelly in Seattle.
No, Chip Kelly's with the Raiders. He's our
sorry with the Raiders.
Yeah, he's our offensive coordinator. Yeah, so
Brian Kelly, I think his brother's with Anyways, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so Chip Kelly. Okay,
I think we'll do really good, and people are gonna say I might be delusional when I say we're a 10-win team. But that's people even say like, oh, you're maybe above 50 or 500. That's 9. It's only a game more. Like, who's delusional? Like, what do you? We're not
people don't know how to do math.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I think we'll do a 10 if we're lucky. I would say maybe 11 to 12, but it just depends, man. That's another thing, man. It just depends on our health
and your division.
You
guys have the toughest division.
Well, that's why I think that if we were to do that good, we're definitely going to do damage. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because we're in this division. So, but do I want to be above 500? Of course, man. Definitely.
It's been years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But Cowboys fans, Niners fans, they're just annoying, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Annoying as heck. And what's more annoying is that it's always people who don't know ball. I think that's what bothers me the most.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know ball. Like,
yeah. Like I can't, as a Cowboy fan, I don't live off of the 90s.
Yeah.
I didn't witness them. And I live off the 2000s of Felix Jones and Julius Jones.
And you guys were winning. You know what I mean? Like you guys have won. But here's the thing. You've never seen it win a championship, right?
No.
And I have friends. I have friends who they're younger than me. I think they were like 6, 7 years old, 8 years old, and they don't know what that feeling is. When the Raiders went to championship, it was back in 2002. I was like 18 years old or 20 maybe. So I experienced that hurt, that pain, but I also experienced that high. Like, man, we're doing good, we're killing it. So there was that feeling. When you're a kid, man, you don't know what's going on.
Anything,
so
bro.
The fact that the Cowboys won it back in the 90s and haven't won it since, obviously I do understand that you guys have won more. That's 100% true. But
does that matter though?
It doesn't. You know what I mean? Because you haven't won it all.
Yeah, because we're living off of the past.
And some people would argue, be like, "Oh, but we've been winning. Did you win it all?" It's like, show me the second place trophy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We've been the last couple of years. We've been under 5. The last year we were under 500, and then
last year.
Yeah, I believe so. I think we're like 9 and something.
Oh, okay.
I think so, like 9 and 8. No, I'm sorry.
Just above by 5.
Either above or just below. But it doesn't. It's a losing record. It doesn't matter. Or 2 years ago, but
we lost in the playoffs.
Yeah, we lost.
Was it last year when you guys lost?
We did.
To Green Bay?
Yeah. The worst team in the NFL. That was bad. Sorry, last year we were 12 and something. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We had 12 wins.
We had 12 wins last year.
When we went to the playoffs and we lost to Green Bay, the worst playoff team. That was last year. Thanks. Yeah. I know.
Hey,
so
at least you were there for the beating, which was most people would say, well, at least I was there.
It's funny because I was podcasting with my homie that is a Packers fan.
Oh, yeah?
And we ended up watching the game together, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this. I can't do this. We put up points in the second half. I think we were shut out the first half.
Yeah, but it's one of those situations where it's like it's catch-up. So defenses play,
soft,
super soft, dime packages, stuff like that. They just prevent defense type of thing, and everybody scoots back, and nobody really rushes. You got a 4-man, 3-man rush, and of course they're just trying to pick the ball, but you guys caught up. That's what another thing people don't understand is like, oh, like made a comeback, and it's but the defense wasn't playing the same as they were the first 3 quarters or 4. Whatever.
We would have been shut out all game if the defense played the way it did from the beginning. But I think this year, just to kind of give my input a little bit, I think we're under 500 this year for sure. I don't see us doing any sort of damage, and that's just me being real. Like, our running game looked good, but again, I mean, the Eagles lost their top defensive tackle before the game even started.
And Slayer, I think.
And Slayer, Slate?
Slayton or Slayer? I think it's Slayer.
What? Yeah, Darius Slay.
Darius Slay, there you go.
Yeah, so he's gone, and then the whole spit game for the game.
Well, that was See, that's another thing, bro. That was the most disrespectful. To me, I think when you spit on somebody, that's the most disrespectful thing you could do. I think that's worse than calling him a B word or anything. 100%, that was disrespectful. Because you can even tell Dak didn't even spit on him. He spit on the ground. And
it's true. He was spitting in between the players.
If anything, he spit on his own teammates. Maybe some of the specks fell on it, but
that's crazy.
Yeah, that was disgusting, bro. I think that's so disrespectful.
That's a Raider move, bro. That's crazy.
What Raiders
player? I'm not talking about fans though.
Oh, okay. That's what, there's that toss right there.
Yeah.
Little,
I was just
hit.
There's the card in between the lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it was disgusting.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you feel like the Raiders are gonna have a decent year this year?
If
better
we
than
stay
most?
healthy, yes. If we stay healthy, yes. I don't think there's like me thinking about the teams that we're playing. I don't think there's enough teams that have enough DBs to cover how many our receivers, the weapons that we have.
Yeah,
because we have a lot of weapons, and they're like, I wouldn't say unknown, but like they're kind of unknown. They're not like your Devontae Adams or Jefferson. You know what I mean? We have a rookie, Dante Thornton Jr. I think number 10. He's 6'5", runs a 4.3 40, bro.
Jeez,
fast. Then our other fast guy, Trey Tucker, number 1. He's fast.
He was there. He was a rookie last year.
He was. I think it was. I think this is his 3rd year.
Yeah.
And then Bowers. You know what I mean? People still don't understand that even Michael Mayer, who came from Notre Dame, which was a dog, like he obviously proved that he still has hands and he's a big dude blocking tight end. Then Jacoby Myers. You know what I mean?
Jacoby Myers is good. He's solid.
And our 2nd round didn't even really do much. 2nd round receiver, Jack Besh. So we have a lot of weapons, and that's not including the fact that Geno can run, which he didn't.
Yeah.
And he still was dropping dimes. And then Genty, what they did, people are going to complain, or not complain, but I had a buddy who sent me a message, the stats of Genty.
They're going to compare him to Boise State, and you can't, bro.
But he won't say about them winning,
right?
Which is what they did. They switched up their game plan. That's what smart coaches do. Good coaches do.
He's not going to have the career he had at Boise. He was playing at Boise.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We saw what he did at the Natty, or not the Natty, in playoffs. Didn't do much.
Yeah, no, I think he'll do good. I think he'll be 1,000.
Oh, he'll crack 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000 something, maybe 1,200 yards rushing. It just depends. If he breaks away, bro, you got to think about it. One game is 100 yards. If he can break away with 2 50-yard runs, that's 100 yards right there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 1,200. I give him 1,000. I don't know about 12.
11.
11.59.
11.99. Not too.
Sorry. Yeah, 11. God,
You're thinking about
11.99. Yeah, my bad. Oh man. What was the other thing I was gonna bring up about the Raiders? Those Raiders. Oh, kind of going back to Pete Carroll. I wish and I was praying that we got Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Instead of Schottenheimer. Pete Carroll would have been the hire of the year, bro.
Yeah.
Because Pete Carroll, I mean, everything he's on, and they put up the stats in the post game on ESPN where he's always won his first game. Or when he went to a new team.
Yeah, 4-0.
4-0, yeah.
So I didn't see that until after he won it. I noticed that. No, but he's a winning coach, man. He knows.
He's a wizard.
He knows what it takes.
Even at 85. Is 85 something like that? 82?
70, 74.
Oh, shit.
You get another 11 years or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, 70. I think 74. He's the oldest winning coach.
I thought it was in his 80s already, son.
No, 80s.
It's crazy.
I think he'd definitely be retired at 80s.
Nah, I don't think so.
There's no other coach in the 80s.
Again, with the whole math thing. I'm not a math wizard.
Me either.
Hour and 10 minutes. Flies by, huh?
That's how long we've been here?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. That's flying by.
Good combos, man. Yeah.
I honestly, like I said, I appreciate you. I'm gonna stop slashing. I appreciate you coming.
Absolutely, man.
I want to do a round 2. Because obviously I can't go past a certain amount of time because it takes forever to edit.
Yeah, I get you.
But if there's anything you'd like to leave the people with, even a message to your family, friends, like, stage is yours. Where people can find you.
I don't really even know my Instagram. I think it's Josh Ramos _ whatever. I don't
That's the one you didn't follow me in, but
going back to that. So
no, it's all good, bro.
No, I was following you on one of the pages.
Yeah, your barber one.
My barber page. So you can't say I wasn't following you. because I was
well on the other one
on the
You know what's crazy, bro? I was like a crazy ex. I was like, unfollow, follow,
and
unfollow, follow.
And I had pushed follow back when
funny.
you had followed me. I think it was, I don't know if it was a barber or the personal, but you know how like
Today?
No. This was a.
I think it was a barber one.
No, when we started texting each other.
Oh yeah, it was that one.
And it went back, and like you know how you says follow back. So I pushed it, and it said requested, and then I refreshed it or whatever it was, and it said follow back. So I was like, what the heck? So I don't know if you got that notification where it like probably requested it and
I got
took
it
off and requested it again. So
no,
I
didn't see that one.
But yeah, man, I follow. I don't have. There's no pride in me as far as
cool, bro. I get it, bro.
I follow as everybody I can. I don't. One thing I don't get on. People always say like, "Oh, give me to message me back." I don't get on like Snapchat or what is it? Okay. TikTok. People message me like,
oh,
on
I
TikTok.
can't stand TikTok, bro. Like messaging, I can't stand.
Yeah, they
TikTok
message me and I'm like, you didn't respond. Like, would you send a message on, bro? Like,
that's like my laziest social media.
Yeah, and Snapchat for me. Like,
I haven't been on Snapchat in a minute either.
So when I got the text from Isa, he's like, "Hey, my boy, he said he requested you or something like that," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "I didn't see it." So that's when he showed me the screenshot of the text that I was like, well, "Okay, let me go ahead and lock him in." So I followed you. I was like, he's like, "Hey, wants you to be on his podcast." I was like, "Heck yeah, man!" Like,
yeah,
sure.
bro.
So I appreciate it, man.
No, it's you're an interesting person. Like you, and
man.
like we were chopping it about it. You're like, I'm not interested. I'm like, you're interesting. Like to other people, like you're an interesting guy. So
that sounded like I'm not interested. Like you said that. I'm not interesting.
No, you said that you're not interested.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I don't enunciate my words. My
good.
bad. It's
good.
my problem.
I was like, I don't want people to think that I'm not interested.
No, that you're not. That
interested.
you feel like you're not an interesting person.
Oh yeah.
But like I told you, I feel like you're very interesting.
I appreciate that, man.
Do a lot.
Yeah.
And it's cool to finally get the in depth about, especially the whole golf thing. I think that's pretty dope too.
Yeah. No. I appreciate it, man. No, thank you very much, man, for
having me. Last message to you.
No, I love everybody, man. Just show love to everybody. Anything and everything they do for you, regardless if it's small or big. I think everything does matter. Of course, to my kids, my wife, they know I love them, man. They're my pride and joy. All 7 of them.
All 7.
Nevaeh, even they named the names: Nevaeh, Abby, Jaden, Mia, Janelle, Chloe, and Anaya, and then my wife Jessica.
Shout out to all you guys. Well, the only thing I really got left is $20. $20.
I got you, brother.
On the record.
On the record?
On the record.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, cool.
I'm
getting my money back.
Your money back. You'll try.
I'm getting my money back.
I appreciate it.
This is Unmasked Podcast. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And yeah, this is a banger, man. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.